Yeah, yeah. So, I ain't got no specific topic. I just see a lot of I was just going through IG and stuff earlier today, and shout out to the real deal happy couples out here who actually putting in work to be better. I see it's a lot of faking and shaking with just people in general in this world, man. We got a bad we got a bad case of faking and shaking out here. People willing to, fake and shake till they make it. You know what I'm saying? And even in regular relationships, people be faking and shaking. Um, it don't matter what it is, brotherhood, brothership, sistership, whatever it is, whatever that ship is. Um, Ships are made to sail, right? You know what I'm saying? So once the ship get to a certain point or a certain spot, you know what I'm saying? You got a stopping station. Then that bitch gonna set sail. That's how relationships can be. It might get to a point and it may stop, and you might hop off a board of that joint. And you know what I'm saying? A different chapter in life might come, and another ship might pull up on you. This might be the one that you wanted to hop aboard. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying that so many words to say. Sometimes you gotta lose. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take a L. You know what I'm saying? Which is a learning lesson, not a loss, but a learning lesson. You know what I'm saying? That you can take, and apply to yourself and become a better individual, and it give you better selection on what you're doing, how you choose. You know what I'm saying? Just in life as a whole, ain't got to just do with no relationship. Personal relationships. Relationships are all forms and all kinds, all shapes, sizes. You know what I'm saying? And when people learn how to, pick and choose, they'll be all right. So, like we got people that's in boxing. They say they fans, right? Okay. Well, if they fans, why they not a fan of the sport? Why they only fans of certain entities or certain fighters or networks or certain groups of people? But there's more people that cover boxing. We're gonna use boxing for example. There's a lot of people that cover boxing, right? But everybody's not a fan of boxing. Some people are just here temporally. Some people are here just for attention, for clout, for uh, notoriety. You know what I'm saying? That's why some people connect with certain people because they know whether that person is kicking the real or kicking some baloney. They're gonna get clout based off just being around. And it's these type of people that mess up the sport of boxing because they willing to nut grab, nut chase, sack ride, you know what I'm saying, just to appease a person or people or promotional outfit or just a certain outlook of people. And I see that more often than not, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's so many people out here, they really lost out here, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Don't let these fools out here play on your intelligence and think that they really like that or they really cut like that when they not. So many people they talk a good game. I mean they talk real good. Real good. But at the end of the day, they the main one struggling. But they like the team to push they nonsense and bullshit upon you and then like play the victim and turn against you. Like, wait a minute. How you gonna deflect your bullshit onto me when I don't do it? That's what we deal with out here. I just want people to just open their eyes, select, choose wisely. You know what I'm saying? It's a small world. Appreciate the people that's solid in your life. I mean, like, I really appreciate the people that's out in your life. Because once they gone, it's hard to get people that's really, really holding solidarity, you know, and hold your success, you know what I'm saying, your well-being dear to their heart. You know, it's people losing friendships and all type of stuff because some because of sports. Some is because some people just can't be real. Like just keep it a buck. Some people can't be real. They can't be honest. You know what I'm saying? No self accountability. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about accountability. You can't hold nobody accountable or pin accountability jacket on them without holding yourself accountable first. You know what I'm saying? People be trying to tell you what the hell you doing wrong when they all fucked up. Man, stop. Oh well, if they didn't do this, I wouldn't have done this. So if somebody go rob 10 banks, you gonna go do it just because they done it? You know what I'm saying? Like it's just weird out here. That's why I can appreciate and I can genuinely say and I truly appreciate individuals who got responsibility and accountability high on their list. Not like number 10 and number 9 on their list, but those are in their top 3 to top 5 traits that they look for. Some people they look for popularity and fame and attention first, and integrity and accountability and responsibility, availability. All that stuff goes at the bottom of their list. It just shows how people wired these days. That's why I appreciate y'all in here now. The 3 people that's in here right now, and the people that's in here every day when I go live or when I choose to go live. Man, I appreciate y'all way more than y'all ever know. Like, you know, I grew up in the church, so you get prophecies from individuals. You know what I'm saying? And some of them kept coming, like for a while, different points in my life. G5 will speak to a nation of people, huh? Not five, not fizzle. Yep. Mm-hmm. You know me. I'm like, I'm gonna speak to a nation of people. How? I'm like, I ain't trying to go preach. And somebody, had to tell me pull me to the side. Was like, hey, youngster, nobody ever said what form and how you'll speak to a nation of people. They just said you would. Me, I'm like, hell no, not five. But then, fast forward life after certain situations and things happen in life and different transitions and phases and chapters in life that you end and you start new ones or doors that close. And now I'm on YouTube and it's a nation of people on YouTube. So never know. Saying this to say if somebody bestows something upon you or speaks something upon your life, don't try to force it. Allow it to happen organically and naturally. Usually when people try to force something, that's when they get bad results. Just let it happen organically, man. Just let it flow. And it probably will fall in your lap or you'll probably have a clearer vision or thought process to on how you gonna do it. I sat down and talked to my mom about this one day. I was like, I never thought, you know what I'm saying, I'd be on YouTube. You know, think I have content. That was the last thing on my mind. I created what? A YouTube page to do gaming in 2010. I made 2 videos and got over 60 some thousand views, 64,000 views off of gaming. And that was old time, right? And I didn't hop back on and start using my YouTube to like 2019. And I was just pretty much just being just a chat member. I wasn't thinking about content. I like to listen to content and stuff like that, but I wasn't thinking about it. Yes, shower. There's a season for everything. That's why I said earlier. Some people around for a season, some around for a reason. Just when people around for a reason, they want something. When people around for a season, they expecting to benefit off your blessing. You feel me? When people around for a reason, they want something. When people around for a season, they waiting to see how your blessing gonna unfold. Just think about that. If there's a reason, there's a why, there's a want, there's a need, and it's a season, they know that might take a little bit more time. So they know something good can be formed and be created during that time. Some people stay around for that season because they want to see if you're gonna get a blessing and see if they can benefit or attach or put their claws in the back of the person who the blessing might be coming to. And that's just straight up. Crush it. What's good, fam? Oh, my brother TWT in the building. I gotta add my flame. I need to do it. But that's how people do. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, so just do your best to bring things to a good close. Don't burn those bridges as you move in life. Me, I like to keep that bridge. I believe in trying to keep a bridge built and keep it in place. I never know if I'm gonna have to go back and cross that bridge to get something or somebody or whatever the case may be. So I try not to burn bridges. You know what I'm saying? I do my best. Maybe me and speaking my mind and saying something that how I feel could burn that bridge. But me personally, like trying to intentionally burn a bridge, no, that ain't never been me. That's not my style. You know what I'm saying? I like resolution. I like solutions. I like to get to answers. I get answers. I get results. That's what I do. If it's an issue, if it can be resolved, then we're gonna resolve. If not, then I'm gonna find a way to get results in order to move around that situation the best way possible. Shit. I don't sit and dwell on shit. After my divorce, I cried every day at some point for about 4 months. Like real talk. And and this is some advice I try to give anybody that go through a messed up situation. If you go through a situation such as a divorce, the best thing you can do first, after you come into acceptance that the situation is done, and you know you put your all and sacrificed a lot and gave up a lot for that situation, the best thing you can do is get your emotions out the way first. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna get to this, y'all. I got you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Best thing I try to give a man if you want to go forward in life after going through something like a divorce. The best thing and the best advice I can give any man is get your emotions out the way. If you gotta cry, then cry. Ain't nothing wrong with crying if you're a man. If you hurt, it's different. If you crying just being weak, that's different. If you crying because a man is truly hurt and you gotta cry, that mean that shit touched his soul. You know what I'm saying? That's when them soul touching hurts that it's gonna take more than one cry or more than one day just to get past something. I did it. I cried every day until I had no more tears for the situation. till it was a desert. Then I was able to, properly move forward, slowly but surely. Then after you get your emotions out the way, then now you gotta work on building back up trust. You gotta reassure confidence in yourself as a man and what you're doing. Then you gotta go to the next phase. Now you gotta work on your trust. Because you can have a dope person in front of you, but you're not ready for it and not appreciating. You got past certain things, or at least release. You know what I'm saying? You gotta burn those old things, them old ways and habits that you had with the last person up out of you. But the next person may not be shit like them. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to be holding on to old stuff that you didn't fully let go of. And you know what I'm saying? You treat another person like your ex treated you. Now you not being yourself, and now you a person got to work 2 or 3 times harder just to get close to you. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? People should have to work that hard to get close. If you got them around, they've been around. You want them around. You just got to go the hell up and cross that bridge so you can allow them to, you know what I'm saying, stick around and grow on you and stuff like that. If not, then you wasting their time and your time. Like real talk. I get asked quite a bit, like, man, how did you do this whole divorce thing? You got married young and stuff like this. Like, look, like this. And I told Quee this. I told my woman this. Whatever a person got going on in their brain and their mind, guess what? It's not for me to decide for them. You know what I'm saying? It's for me to recognize, understand, and adjust how I move. You know what I'm saying? That's all it's for. I can't make nobody do nothing. Man, woman, hell. Look at most of us parents. We can't make our kids do everything we want them to do. Why the hell you think you're gonna be able to make an adult do everything you want them to do? Don't work that way. Mm-mm. So I try to get clarity and understanding always. Some of these comments. I don't know, fam. I've been close to people and wanted and gained nothing. Yeah, yeah. Well, with that, some people they just messed up individuals, y'all. You know what I'm saying, sis? They just messed up individuals, and they could very well have something they can give, and you probably can benefit from. But a lot of these folks selfish as hell in this world. Like, look, I might be 34, but some people never been married. Some people don't even know. You know what I'm saying? The first thing about it. It don't put me above nobody. You know what I'm saying? But it does put me in a different bracket to where I can have conversations that some folks can't have. Brent Fox, what's good with you, bruh? Salute to you. It does put me in a situation to where I can give somebody game on holding and maintain a marriage. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's failed or not, that's a lesson. That's a life lesson that I can take from and give game on and help somebody else. Like it's too many people, they got too much knowledge, too much game on situations. Guess what? They sit on that info, like piss on the curb. You know what I'm saying? They just let it sit there. What you gonna do with that knowledge and game? You die with it, it's dead. You still didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So you might as well go ahead and toss it and give it back out. Just keeping it a buck, you might as well go ahead and toss it and dish it back out. You can't die with it. Why not help some people that's close to you? I'm pretty sure they may have situations going on. But it's people out here in this world that think what? Oh, they trying to tell me what to do, trying to tell me how to run my life and all this and all that. I can't stand those type of people. I wouldn't tell you nothing if I wasn't trying to help. Folks to get this whole crazy superficial idea that if somebody give you some nuggets or some gems, guess what? Hmm. Oh, you trying to run my life? You trying to tell me what to do? No, I'm trying to help you do better. Hmm. Hmm. They say if you know better, you'll do better. But some people know better or got people that know better and refuse to do better. You see what I'm saying? Like they can have people that can very well help them get to the promised land or cross the bridge or hurdle that they trying to get past in life. And guess what? They don't use it. They don't use it at all. And then you like, well, why you wait so long to come to me for help? Man, look, some people not gonna come to y'all. Just get that shit in y'all mind right now. Some people not gonna come to y'all because they don't know how to come to you, to the person. They may know how to come to you, but they may not know how to communicate. It's a lot of people that don't know how to communicate or have proper conversations or get off certain topics and things of that nature. So what they do, they don't communicate. They just do shit and they don't care what effects it leaves. Now you create a monster situation for yourself. Now you gotta be the one to clean it up. You created it. You gotta clean it up. So, it's folks that you connected with, they create a situation and what they be doing. They be looking at you like you supposed to help them get out a situation that they put themselves in. Look, we all grown, man or woman. If you put yourself in the midst of a fire, don't expect your people to be firefighters and come and get you out of the shit. They may not. Sometimes it's meant for you to sit in that joint so you can learn something. You can get a personal uh lesson and experience for yourself. Not just somebody telling you. You might some people just gotta go through them lessons themselves first. Then they'll once they realize and see it a little bit different, they're like, man, I should have came and just brought it to you, man, because I know you've been through it already. X, Y, and Z. At certain times it don't even matter, y'all. It don't even matter. Because people gonna come and get information, game, and help when they ready. hmm I do help people I come across. So yeah, I sit on a lot of wisdom, but then again, I give a lot out. You know what I'm saying? I don't give all of it out because some stuff is meant. It's a time and a place for everything. Sometimes it's not meant for that. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm just got a freestyle topic, more gems probably gonna get dropped in a freestyle topic because I don't have a select or a certain topic or way I wanna kick the stream. So it's just gonna flow how it's gonna flow. You feel me? And I have no problem with that. I ain't got no problem with that at all. But I know folks be sleeping on me. They don't be listening. And that's cool. They can stay sleeping. They sleeping on the nigga like they napping in they jammies. Shout out to Lil Wayne. And that's cool. I want them to stay asleep because when they go to sleep, I'm gonna wake them up with a real loud noise. You did. As soon as they go to sleep, I'm gonna wake them up with a loud ass noise. hmm And I appreciate this, sis. I try. That's the goal. And I mean, I got a big heart. You know what I'm saying? I'm a cool dude. I got a big heart, but I'm an asshole at the same time. That probably sound like weird or cliche, but I got a big heart, but I'm an asshole at the same time, if need be. You know what I'm saying? People that got big heart are willing to do. People try to like to get over, try to take advantage or use them because they willing to do something or help or to help. Excuse me. And Some people like that. They got just got that usual spirit upon them. And you can be one of let's see, probably one of their closer people to them, but you gonna get done the worst because you right there. They can get a hold of you. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot easier for people if you close to them or you the person that they can dump the issues on. Guess what? You gonna get that. You gonna get all that. Unfortunately, it's sad. That's just how the game go, and that's how they cookie crumble, y'all. You know what I'm saying? People expect what so much out of people, but wanna dish out and give less, way less. It's like somebody's like, "Hey, trade me. I give you Chris Paul and for Luka Doncic. This version of Chris Paul, no. But this version of Luka, no. Don't even match. She don't even mesh or mold well. Not at all. Not at all. But that's how people look at you or us, y'all, whatever phrase or term you want to use for it. That's what they expect. They want you to give Luka Doncic, but they want to give a Chris Paul. They want you to go overboard OP and you know what I'm saying, touch the moon and back. But they just want to just edge up the grass or cut the front yard. You know what I'm saying? Like what they asking for don't even match what they give. And there's a lot of people like that that move around in this world just in that same facet or in that same type of way. They don't care because if they feel like they winning, then they cool with it. If not, they don't give a damn. It's more so about what is another person doing for them. Well, what they doing for you? Well, I was gonna do this and this and this and this. Okay, but what did you do? Well, I only did this because I seen this person only did that. Okay, again. So, like I said earlier, if a person go rob a bank, you gonna go do it because they done it? I don't think so. You gonna think about the consequences, repercussions of what you doing first. True enough. Hmm, hmm. I just don't think if I start speaking, people will be interested to listen on a large scale. Um, I put it like this, shower. You never know. You never know until you do it. You know what I'm saying? You got my platform. You and Quee got good chemistry over there. You know what I'm saying? You go on her platform anytime. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, speak your shit. You know what I'm saying? You want to hop on any one of my panels? You welcome to hop up, and you can cook. You know what I'm saying? You know what you're talking about. You handle yourself well. And everybody seen that from the first time you hopped up there. Like you speak well, you handle yourself well. You like the sports, you like stuff we like, and y'all, you know what I'm saying? You right in the mix. So, mm-mm. Like I'm trying to get to the larger scale, but it's a little different for dudes because the dudes are the ones that really be dishing out the hate because I don't know if they didn't come up with a certain topic or they didn't say a certain thing or something like that. And getting to the larger scale or the grand stage or the grand scale of where you speaking and it's 300 people in there. See, now you done got folks' attention. You feel me? You done got their attention to the point to where, all right, we know how he's coming. We know what he hitting on. Now let's rally. You know what I'm saying? People wait till what? you already popping. Then people wanna run and try to give you your kudos and your credit and things like that for what you've done. Don't wait till a person get there. Don't wait till a person gone. But wait till a person accomplished a major feat to give them their flowers or give them their credit. You know what I'm saying? It's a small world. It's a short life can be short. But appreciate, like I say, appreciate them people that's down for you and real with you in your corner on the everyday, normal daily basis. Talking about the normal, every day to day things. Those people, appreciate them. Those the ones that you need. Straight up. Them the people that you need around because most likely those people that's still around when you going through your shit and still don't turn their back on you, guess what? Those are people that's gonna tell you the truth about yourself. You welcome, sis. You already know. You're all right in my book. And there's enough space in this thing for everybody to win. You know, folks just selfish as hell. I don't mind supporting, you know what I'm saying, you, or if you want to go ahead and start cooking more, then go ahead. Come on. You got the time? Shoot. You good over here. Shit, we your brothers, so shit. We see something that don't look right, don't smell right, it gotta go. It's gonna go. We gonna get that out the chat or wherever it's at. We gotta make sure they get gone. Because we would have no disrespecting of the queens. Believe that. Not the ones that rock with us. Nah. We're not doing no disrespect now. Mm-mm. So if you want to do more and start speaking more, shower, shit, it's open, it's available. I mean, it's wide open. My boy T Comet, what's good, twin? What's good, Terrence? Salute to the fam, man. You know, yeah, man, yeah. I'm at the crib chilling. Uh, got me a little smoke in. I'm like, all right, I'm still up a little bit. I said I'd go ahead and shoot the shit for about an hour, hour and a half. Then go to sleep, get up, and you know what I'm saying, take care of some business and crank up another one. You know what I'm talking? So that's pretty much that's what I'm on, man. I'm like I said, my boy know, my boy T, my boy Coleman know, my boy Terrence. We went to high school together, Shaw. That's one of my guys right here. You know what I'm saying? So trust me, we got plenty of stories. So y'all got the polished up G5. Yeah, we used to be some wild boys. Some wild young Indians in this joint. Young wild Indians, real talk. Real talk. I'm just glad to see my people grown. You know what I'm saying? They done grew, got significant others, got kids, you know what I'm saying, got major responsibilities that they taking care of. You know what I'm saying? Like, he been knowing me for a long time. Long, long, long time. And man, we got a lot of good memories. A lot of good memories. He a twin, so he got a twin. We got a lot of good memories, man. Hmm. Yeah. You was wild once, sis. Yeah. Yeah, 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 T man. Yeah. A lot of fun, man. We got a whole lot of, you know what I'm saying? Sophomore, senior, junior year, you know, a lot of good memories. I look back and I will say this. Like we did stuff when we was, in high school and we was younger, but we was pretty damn organized though. Like we was organized. I remember like when we was seniors, we had this wall that we posted up on every day. I guarantee you, no matter what time we got there, because some of us had late arrival. Well, most of us had late arrival. We had to be to school like at, I think it's like 10, 10, 15 or something like that. And oh yeah, see, I gotta catch up with Jimmy now, man. I've been out the loop, man. I just been grinding. I gotta catch up with E. I gotta catch up with Quick, Jimmy. Uh, I know Bridge. I think Bridge in Vegas, unless he came back to the D. But you know what I'm saying. We was pretty, we was pretty well planned and thought out with what we did. Like we was on the chicks, we was on the females and all that shit. But we did everything real smooth though. You know, because everybody was pretty. I don't know about everybody else squad, but my squad was player. We had a player squad. I don't know how. I can't speak for everybody else high school situations and how they high school memories was, but we got some good memories. We got some good. We got had fun. We had a lot of fun. No, we just went out here just moving willy nilly. We did our thing, but everything was all well thought of for the most part. Like if we was gonna do something, we had a game plan on it. I think that's why everybody record clean because we actually we was actually using our brain. You know what I'm saying? Now we was out here. You know what I'm saying? Being some young wild Indians, but at the same time, we actually thought about like our moves. You know what I'm saying? We ain't just move willy nilly to where we can risk getting expelled, suspended, sent to alternative school, which during that time was called a summit. Like if you went to the summit, like you weren't finna do nothing. If you played football and you went to the summit, you ain't playing football. You ain't doing none of that right now. However long you in the summit, that when you come back, then you can get back on the football team or basketball or whatever you got going extracurricular. If you in the summit and you play sports, huh, good luck with that one. You better hope you don't miss the season. You feel me? You better hope you don't miss that season going to alternative school. And they don't have you in there 90 days or like some people, they was just fooling. You'll be in that junk alone in one class room and you'll be in that joint all day. You eat lunch, go, the normal routine, but you're gonna be in that same classroom all day. And you're gonna be mad and you're gonna be bored as shit. And you like, golly, man, damn, I wish I was at practice. Or man, I wish I was such and such at basketball practice, or football, or baseball. You know what I'm saying? See, my boys play baseball too. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna be mad. And then if you was the starter, guess what? To whoever second string, you finna get a lot of burn. Then when you come back, you gotta prove that you still the starter. You know what I'm saying? You gotta prove you still the starter in this joint. But I guess they did that, you know what I'm saying, in a sense to get like certain people attention. Some people what I'm saying, they weren't gonna catch it. You know what I'm saying? They might went to the summit 2 or 3 times and still ain't really got the message or what they was missing or what they needed to get out of it. They don't. Some just don't. Some will. Some definitely fucking not. Because it's just where it's about how much they care. Some people that they care level of factor is so far out and in between that they seem like they kind of heartless. That's how some of these folks is. Yeah, didn't get caught up, but I was gang banging and slanging. I, I seen friends pass, get locked up. Had to change my ways. Yeah, 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 yeah. Indeed, indeed. Yeah. Damn, T, your son 15 now. Oh man, bruh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's about right. 15 though. Yeah, you got a teenager, my guy. See, my kids, Chloe, what? She'll be 9 in September. Carter be 7 in November. Man, I enjoy, you know what I'm saying, watching them grow. I ain't even gonna lie. Sometimes I just have to shake my head because I see two little versions of myself, and I just sit back and like, man, damn, my creations type of shit. Looking back, like, man, look at my creations, man. They got ways like me and stuff like that. Chloe look identical to me. Just got a head full of hair. I'm bald headed. Um, Carter, he a little lighter, but well, more on the brown side. But he's starting to, change the tide, and he looking more and more like me as he continue to get older. And I could just sit back and be like, man, look at my kids, man, and they smart. And I'm just, you want to do your job as a parent, but when you see and you kind of know that you're doing your job and you're doing the right thing, despite people trying to, or the other parent, what I'm saying, trying to make it seem like you something you not and all this other, all of it's worth it when you can see the results in your kids that you have basically like ingrained in them. Like I enjoy. Hmm. That your son or your baby 19, no grandkids. I'm thankful. Look, I didn't have my first baby until I was what 26. I said I wanted to go get past 25 first. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to get finished with school and college and stuff first, and what I'm saying, at least crank up my career before I, what I'm saying, like really got deep in indulging and having a bunch of kids and shit. hmm Then me, I wasn't I wasn't going for like having all these different baby mamas and shit like that. That just wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? So I did my thing long long as I wanted to, or until I got tired, and then that's when I just got went to school, came back, and then life started to change slowly. Clubbing, partying, hustling, what I'm saying, doing everything under the sun. After a while, you start to look at life and you see some stuff, and then you just start to want to just elevate, grow, move different. And the people that club, I stopped rocking with them as much because we got burnt out. You know, when you 16, going to club M5, and it's like 12 of y'all, and nobody 18 yet, but your uncle is a producer and a role manager for folks. You slide right on in. Hmm. You slide right in. Like we'll pay like $30 to get like 12 people in the club, 40, $50, and we like 12 deep, and we all getting in. I'm like, man, But then just made me just want to be the type like I didn't have my pops in my life like that. You know what I'm saying? From a youngin' all the way through high school and all that stuff like that in the same state and city. But at the same time, I wanted to give my son and my daughter, something that I didn't have. Both parents be in the same house. It can work, but sometimes, hey, it's out of your hands. I can't dictate and control stuff that's not in my hands or out of my range, in my reach. Can't do nothing with it. So once I knew I was married, I had kids and stuff like that. I was like, I changed my whole life. I viewed it differently. Like I want these kids to be like, man, I remember my daddy being around, in the same house. But you kind of get past that when you co-parent. You know what I'm saying? Because they gonna be with you, then they gonna be with her, or they'll be with you, which is could be a her, or they gonna be with him, which is the dad, the father. And you try to make it feasible. You try to make it easy as possible, um, for yourself, for the kids, and less pressure and drama coming back to at you from the other party. And that's all I did. Like, me and my pops, we straight, man, we been good for a long time now, but it's just leave a nigga in jail, not showing his graduation, football, basketball, track games and stuff. I already had in my mind made up that when my kids able and old enough to do sports, I ain't missing nothing. I ain't missing nothing because I know they watching and they ain't missing nothing. So I gotta be even more locked in and on point because I know they looking. Mm-mm-mm. That's how I looked at it, y'all. I was like, man, now y'all see now my kids is Gabe, Russell, crazy. Like that's what they do. Oh no, me and my pops cool. We been good since like '07. Like good. Since like '07, '08. Yeah, we good. I talked to him the other day. That's my guy. And his birthday a day after mine. Mine March 5th, his March 6th. So like think about growing up when I didn't really rock with him. I'm like, call your daddy, wish him happy birthday. I'm like, yeah, I ain't calling that name. So we straight. I'm like, oh, that's my dude. I look just like him. Ain't no beef like that. Yeah, sorry to hear it. Rest in peace to the pops. Yeah. Like me and mine, like one thing I will say that I will respect my pops about is that despite, what I'm saying, everything, he apologized to me first and like a man. It just kept it 100 on how much he just kind of dropped the ball, not blaming nobody else for it and things like that, but he dropped the ball. He focused on his marriage and other stuff like that and kind of, we feel I got a little brother on my dad's side. I'm 34. He is what, 29, something like that. reading these comments. Yep. My sister's birthday on the 20th. My nephew, he started off the Pisces. He in the other room. He turned 21. His birthday on the 19th. So it's like a bunch of March babies. My kinfolk birthday's on the 9th as well. Then one of my homies is on the 10th. I got people birthday on the 1st of March, the 2nd, the 3rd, and the 4th. Mine on the 5th. Daddy's on the 6th. And then, you know, I got people, they ain't not Pisces, they Aries and stuff like that, but March 27th, March 29th, March 25th, March 22nd. My sisters, my blood sisters is March 20th. She 3 years older than me. Shit, my yeah, yeah, yeah. And close your mind, stay down there months before you pay. Yeah, and that's the sometimes that's the best way to do it, y'all. Just stand there by their side. Like like my life story is I would say this. If some of the sacrifices that were made and taken, you know, I got a lot. I went through some shit. Like when I came home from school, like my granny, a diabetic, she got sick. She had to have an amputation. So it got to the point to where she's at home on bed rest. Like me and my mom, I worked in the morning, like 6 to 2, and she worked overnight till the morning. We split shifts. We bathed, cleaned feeding tubes, cause when she had a stroke, she wasn't talking under anesthesia, so it was more so we did everything for her. Like I say, clean them feeding tubes. You know, you go from a woman that do everything herself to where you gotta clean her. You know what I'm saying? Like that right there, that shit changed my life. My outlook and my perspective on life was totally different. I ain't had kids yet. I wasn't married yet. It just taught me some, man, just to appreciate and value just being youthful. Try to do what you can to stay healthy, stay active, and you know, it just taught me just about life and just caring, um, and sacrifices. You know what I'm saying? Um, like my mom and grand, they name tatted on my chest. They been there since I was tatted on my chest since I was 16. I remember hiding the tats for like a year. Then when I showed them, they didn't get mad. So I remember I held it and hit them joints for a year and some change. When I showed them, they didn't even get mad. I'm like, so I've been doing all this hiding of this shirt, I mean, of these tattoos, you know, and y'all didn't even like blow y'all top like I thought. I was like, wow, okay, bet that. But those just life lessons I always like take with me. Like my family, we done took some L's. Like my sister-in-law, her, my brother. You know what I'm saying? 18 wheeler hit them, just coming on the highway from the shoulder, ran through the car, hit her side, and she died on impact. Like my brother, he messed up his eye, his knee, his back doing that. Um, the car was messed up, so he got stuck. He was forced to watch his wife take her last breath and couldn't do shit about it. Like when I tell you, say we done went through the ringer over here. But yeah. Mm-mm-mm. But it was just like, man, that changed the whole lot. Like the whole dynamic of like my little niece. You know what I'm saying? There was so many different dynamics, man. You know, people trying to get used to their mom being gone. She got a daughter as well who is 22 now, and when she passed, she was 16. Like, man, mm, mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm.